is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Whoa. This place is a bit trippy, isn't it? Okay, so we've got to look for Iris von Everec's memories and find a way to restore them. This must be one here.
Spectres of Olgid and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
Okay. Now then, what we're looking for, okay, there's a book here.
The spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn.
So it's a poem. I'm gonna read through the poem, but... So place the items that fit the scene where they belong.
Painting palette.
Anything else? So there's a jug down here.
Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast.
Right, so... It looks like something goes in Olgierd's hand, as well as something on this side table. Right, okay, so we can put one of these down.
Probably not right.
Okay, so it's not the teapot.
Perfect match.
There we go. Right, so put the painting palette down there, and the book will go in Olgierd's hand.
Perfect match.
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
this? Oh, that doesn't work. Oh no, yes it does. So these are bees, I think. Just in the painted world.
What is that? Another memory?
No, a nightmare.
A fear embodied, which sooner or later you will have to confront.
The fuck was that? Some sort of like zombie undead thing? Oh, so I'm gonna have to fight that? Great. Right. Kitty and Doggo are up here with me. Looks like these bees just keep coming back, and they're coming out of that one from the other side there. I think I'm going to need to be on my guard in this place somehow. They told us this place is going to be rifled with danger and fear. Right, let's get rid of them. Is there anything hidden in here? I doubt it, not that you could take out. So the one place, it doesn't look like there's going to be too much loot. We'll see. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What, is this bringing my fear in here now? Spiders, but they're spectres. So I'm going to take the assumption that spectre oil is what we want.
Come on, come closer.
They still have the fucking same. I need to get rid of these bees before they kill me. Let's just... You stay back. Didn't really work. Eat that, fuckers. Igni, which is normally good against spiders, does nothing. So they ain't any normal spider. I'm going to have to respec at some point. My active quench shield is pretty much useless at this point in the game. I can put those 3 points into something else really, I think. That dissipates them, and yes, no loot from these either. Drink up and top my health off.
Tattered decorations for a special occasion.
This bouquet of flowers was for... Is that going to be for another memory, perhaps? Oh, yep, looks so.
Another memory.
Place the item that belongs there in Iris von Everett's hand. Is it going to be the bouquet? There's more than one bouquet of flowers here.
Wine cup. Just like the one Olgier's holding.
Ah, okay, so it's going to be a wine cup then. Toast.
A wedding veil?
Let's make sure I don't miss anything.
The memory's blurred.
You must search for a way to restore it. Complete it.
Right, so it's just Iris.
Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, Yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
God damn it.
Why do we have to know that that was going to happen? Get away. Stay back. Fucking things. I'm gonna have to. I don't want to put it towards the house. I don't want to activate anything. We're not done. Nearly. Come on. Tempted to put a decoction on here.
Wow, that's the nerve.
Nearly. Just a big fucker left. I think there is a small one on really low health. There it is. Right, that's dealt with. I thought that might have been it for spiders, but no, Iris just had to mention more, didn't she? And brought the big one to the garden. That's the entrance to the house.
Same figure.
It's above the doorway, wasn't it? Had to wander, didn't die. Knowing me doesn't hurt you, but it makes me feel a bit better. Does that mean I'm going to have to go around this side of the garden and make sure this is clear too? Good. Yep, okay, right. All the spiders are dead now. I can hope. Sheath our weapon. Let's head inside. I do love the art design of this place. Is your door open? That wasn't me. Was it? Locked. Definitely time for a torch, I think. I think all these doors are going to be locked, aren't they? Yeah, so it wants me to follow this way. Whatever's leading me here. Whoever's leading me down here.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too.
Gathering family meal, perhaps? Whoa, oh god! Oh, what are you doing?
Just a little different than the painting.
A little bit. Oh, painting. Right. Okay, so what have we got that we're missing? So I need to see what I pick up first, and then we can maybe restore it. Right, that this was in the middle of the table.
Castel Rebello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Pick it up. No.
A lavish feast. Trying to impress the guests. Silver thread. Pearls. Doll must have cost a fortune.
There's one more thing around this side that this chap's got.
Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world.
Right. So what's different? So I use a Witcher Senses candle. Okay, the first two candles are on. Is there anything I'm missing to put onto the table?
These were lit in the painting, but that's not all.
Okay. There's nothing this side, anything on the side tables to pick up. What am I missing? What am I missing? The fireplace.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts. Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's like another Olgierd thing. Okay, you can't parry these, can't we? Ow! The fuck? Yeah.
So let's follow him.
So Olgierd went out this way, didn't he?
Not you again. Don't like this place.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I know where we're at. I mean, I knew where we're at anyway, but I know where I'm at in terms of being inside the house now. Think we can go through here? No, okay, I'm just going to abide by the rule that I think every door is locked aside from where this spectre is leading me. There's the painting. Sure, that painting was on the other side in the real world.
The bedchamber.
be okay to sheath my sword for now. Drink up again. Spectre got a couple of nice hits in on me. Okay, all geared's there. Iris is on the bed.
Wash basin. Blood stains on it.
Right. Okay. Right. Nightgown.
A nightshirt. Never worn, I think.
Let's take the assumption that's going to go on the side, or the side of the bed or something. It looks like at the side there. Oh, that smells. Bloody towel.
Blood-stained towel. Didn't wash it all off. Got some on the towel.
That probably goes next to all geared then.
Rick's almost gone.
Anything else? Right, let's say this must be the bloody towel.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Just waiting to get jumped by another Spectre again. Leveled up, by the way, if you didn't notice, as soon as we entered the painted world. I'll probably put that point to use. I may respec shortly, it depends. I might wait till we've done this expansion, I'm not sure yet. Right, so go to the painting studio.
Another blurred memory.
Right, when we go. Glass. Remember we picked up a couple of things in the bedroom, perhaps they can go in here.
Fresh. As if someone just rinsed it.
Hint hint. Aha, look, football. And cup next to all geared. That's how you distinguish what goes where.
She painted all geared, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something.
Right, okay.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
So choose plate. Oh, right, apple grapes. Okay, goblet was on the right, wasn't it? Actually, I'm just gonna.
Still not right.
No, right, let's double check. So it's grapes, cup, apple. Right. At least I hope that's right.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
So grapes on the left.
Fits, I think.
Goblet in the middle.
Maybe on this side.
And then finally apple on the right.
This goes here. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this.
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please?
Hmm?
You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again. Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd!
Oh no. Don't you attack me. I think you're the one that guides me, aren't you? Hopefully. Okay, that was the thing. Oh no. Now I'm more worried. I thought that was like sort of a friendly guide, and now I don't think it is, so I got close to it. At least this way is open now.
Damn, you're ugly.
Son of a bitch! Fuck me, there's like 3 of them!
This.
No, there's more coming. Sons of bitches. Laying in wait in a trap. I just don't... Let's eat some food. A chicken leg. Is this the way to go? Oh yeah, we're both here. Okay.
Master von Evereck's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
I can see that.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles.
Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna have to do this right, am I?
Chalk. Blood? For some kind of magic, I bet. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
Okay. Blood pacts are on foreign presences.
Blood pacts. Or on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons.
It's an interesting one. Whosoever summons a visitant into our realm risks much, whether flickering as a spirit in the ether or inhabiting the flesh of a designated host. The visitant shall strive to attain its liberty, and if it does, it shall wreak great havoc. Thus a visitant must be summoned only with a protective circle, which shall bind it as no fetters could. The circle must be complete and eternal, with no ruptures. Its line must be drawn with a steady hand, firmly gripping the chalk. Since a stray step made through carelessness or the visitant's trickery can smudge the line, the circle must be further secured by a barrier in the form of lit candles made of beeswax. A circle thus protected shall stand as sure and inescapable prison for the visitant. Okay.
Beeswax candles.
Okay, complete the partially erased pentagram.
The gates of mystery. Between worlds. A library of an occultist.
A Of all beings inhabiting the outer spheres, the spirits of the elementals are the most foreign to human nature. They possess a will of their own and are intelligent, though not in the way of men, for there is no way to fathom their drives and intentions. Genies, the most powerful of the elemental spirits, prove the most difficult for men to commune with. Only the true masters of magic have perfected this art, which demands long years of study and risky experiments. Yet even the most adept of the magic arts cannot tame a genie, merely force it to perform certain acts against its own volition. They say the mage Stammelford once commanded a Dale to move a mountain blocking the view from his tower, but even he could never convince a genie to be a willing helpmate in his work or to give sound advice, for the reasoning of these creatures is beyond human understanding. Okay, time to finish this off.
Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
Okay, so place some hands on the circle surrounding the pentagram. It was surrounding, wasn't it? So, yeah, I'm sure it was.
How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
Oh shit.
I did not expect that.
Painting.
Damn it, smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside.
Where are we going? Oh, we're losing health fast there. There's the spirit that we see. Cool.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father.
It's another memory.
So this is when he started smoking. Beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop.
Obviously, Olgierd's taking a swig there. There's the father. And there's Iris. Oh, what's this? Marriage contract.
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
Prenuptial agreement. We, the undersigned Iris Bielewitz and Olgierd von Everek, have agreed to seal our love in marital contract and to bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods and all that we can hold holy, that till death do us part. We shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. If separation shall come, we shall retain all property, both movable and immovable, which we brought into the marriage, and additionally, each shall keep any presents given by the other during the duration of the marriage. The income which each receives, each shall spend as he or she sees fit, and with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between the parties. Signed, Iris Bielewitz, Olgierd von Everek. Interesting. So there's Iris watching on as the father must be holding up the contract.
Not quite. Memory's still incomplete.
No, yeah, you're right, yeah, that's gone there. It's just he needs to put a drink in his hand.
So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
That turned dark quick, didn't it? Actually, I'm going to renew my Spectre Oil, I think. Stay back.
Then von Everek ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
That turned dark really, really quickly. He's feeding a father to the beast. That's messed up. Thank you. Where are we heading? Hello. You weird, creepy monster thing that I really don't want to find out what it is.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Okay. I'm a bit concerned of this chap. Oh, Christ. Look at it. Talk about it. Just set it on fire. Set it on fire. See, that's proper freaky, innit? He's like a Frankenstein monster. So I mentioned that briefly, but look, you can see like his arms there seem to be sewn on, and his ankles are the same. I really don't know what the fuck it is. Right, let's get this memory done.
Animal hair.
Okay. So I assume the cat or the dog is going to sit on that soon.
Claw scratches.
Okay, that's for you, kitty. So the dog's on the pillow.
Small bowl. For soup, maybe? A large clay bowl.
That'll be for the dog. then one more. Okay. Excuse me.
Single place setting. No others on the table.
Right. So we've got no indication this time. Please don't come alive, Mr. Bear. So this is going to be the small ball.
There we go.
Doggo gets the big bowl.
Think this was yours.
Now then, where does... Ah, of course, you have the food, don't you?
Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Oh boy. Iris's greatest fear, eh? Go to the parlour. Right. Let's ready ourselves. I'm going to redo Spectre Oil. Top ourselves off. I think it's maybe time to save this somehow. Iris von Everec's greatest fear. Has it got anything to do with this thing that has been supposedly guiding me around the house?
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Oh, I knew I wasn't gonna like this. Oh my god, Iris's greatest fear.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Whoa. Right, okay. This is about to hit me as well. I need to dodge as soon as I come out of this. Right. Spectre Oil is on. Let's just doubly make sure. Okay. Echidna. Maribor. Full Moon. Ekimara. Water Hag. Shit. Don't have enough. Thunderbolt it is. Whoa, we counted him just. I am doing no damage to him at all. Okay, that was much better. Just make sure I don't hit the others. Oh, that's one dead. Okay, next one.
No churches. The sky.
Just have to time them counters right.
As lifeless and boring as a boulder in the roadside.
You. Son of a... This one must be stronger.
No churches. The sky's weak.
That's a good hit. Another one down.
You under the delusion you'll complete your tasks.
Watch out. Two more left.
Come on, come closer. Boring as a boulder in the roadside. You under the delusion you'll complete your tasks. Live happily ever after.
Okay, this one's a lot harder to hit.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with.
Get one strong hit in. Ow. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now that had me really worried. This one ain't going to activate as well, is it? Oh. Jesus. I do that just to be sick. Well, just to be certain you tried to get me then. You tried to ambush me then when I wasn't expecting it. Roll away. Get out of this. Jesus. Okay, last one. Good start. Anything else hurt him? Okay.
The skies.
How did you get? Just can't afford to get hit. Let's come over here, where I want you. Come on.
That's indeed just chosen to deal with Witcher.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, thanks for the continuous mention of it.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the rose that Olgierd gave you.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the painting on my grave, I remembered the day of my marriage. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Okay, Olgierd doesn't deserve your concern. He pretends to be happy, but he isn't. He's doing alright, he certainly isn't. Your husband's a powerful enemy, you got that right.
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
And now we have the choice. Do we take the rose? End her suffering? If we can't take the rose, she's doomed to be here forever, so for better or worse, I think the better option is to take the rose. Oh, this really is a tough one.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
We're back. Still at the manor. Oh, that was a tough quest. Some really, really difficult choices we had to make there at the end. But Iris von Everec has now passed on, and the painted world around her now ceases to exist. Tough day at the office. So whatsoever a man soweth, meet Olgierd's man at the Alchemy Inn, and tell him that we have achieved the third and final task. Don't know how he's going to take it, but I know for certain that this choice is going to weigh on my mind for quite some time.